Alright, what's going on, Forgotten Nation? I'm your host, FG, and welcome to the final episode of the Mega Man 11 LP. Last we left off, we took on the boss Gauntlet, which is actually not as bad as I thought. I honestly thought I was going to do way worse. But in that in mind, we're on to the final stage of the game. This is the boss fight between us and Dr. Wily. And if I had to compare it to other games in the series, it'll probably go quick and easily defeated. Especially now that we're using his own weapon against him, the double gear system. First things first though, we're going to take one more look at the shop, and we're going to see about stockpiling on important items. So it looks like this is the last part the game's going to give us, the capsule catcher, but I can't see that being practical in this final stage. We still don't know two of those things in the parts, and that's a bit of a shame. I kind of like to know what they were, especially this one, because if that's the energy dispenser, what if there's one for power? We'll never know what they were. And then with that in mind, we're going to use the last of the bolts to stockpile on 1-ups as well as E-tanks. So, let's do it. And I gotta say, so far I really did like this game and its characters. Because, remember, it's been 8 years since the last Mega Man. So to see Mega Man, to see Roll, to see Dr. Light, Dr. Wily, Otto over there, it's just... it's great to see it in action again. I do hope this sold well because I would love for either a Mega Man 12 or even a spin-off for the Mega Man X, or even if it'd be possible, Mega Man Legends 3. It's so great seeing these characters again. I would love for more Mega Man in the future. But we're gonna keep going with the E-tanks. And looks like that's the most we could get. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get some beats. Well, we only have enough for 1 beat, and I can't say I was a big fan of you, Eddie. You didn't help much at all. I think we should be ready for the final battle. So, with that in mind, it's time for the final stage in Mega Man 11. Wily's Fortress Stage number 4, also known as the boss fight between Dr. Wily. So, let's load into it. So, we're seeing a lot more gears now. Big emphasis on gears as well as the Gear Fortress. And it looks like it's... nope, it's one final fight to the end. Just as it should be. Alright, so let's keep going forward. Alright, so it looks like we got a... up. Nope, not gonna happen. Right our way up. Alright, so where's it taking us? Looks like we're going to the head of the fortress. The very top where the skull is. Of course, that's what it showed on the map too, but... yeah, there's a big emphasis on gears, and I don't want to fall right there. I almost fell down. All right, take him out. So it looks like this is very similar to Impact Man stage. We gotta be careful not to fall off the path. A lot more gunfire going on, but I'm not too worried. Nothing too bad yet. Oh, okay, keep going. Alright, now we're heading down below. Wait, whoa! Whoa. Okay, final upgrades, some health, weapon tank. If this doesn't say the final Wily Gate, I don't know what does. The giant Dr. W sign in the back is... I was not expecting that! Or even the jump off for that matter. So, looks like this is the final location for the boss fight, so let's go through the gate. Alright, so it looks like he's powering up something in the background. I don't know if there's going to be any dialogue or if there's like a cutscene, so I'm going to be prepared if I do need to go, yep.
Mega Man, congratulations are in order. Congratulations to me, that is. My doppelganger did all the work.
Show yourself, Wily! I won't let you get away with all this!
Just try and stop me if you think you can. End of the line, Mega Man.
Alright, one final fight. And this feels almost familiar, his vehicle. But, okay, so the missiles are the thing to avoid right now. Oh, they're coming from all directions. We gotta watch out. The more I think about it, and I really have thought about it over the LP, here's my question. Is Wily really the main villain this time around? I mean, sure, you program the Robot Masters, but think about it. This is his double gear system. It has been doing all the work for us. I mean, those are just my thoughts, but even still. Okay, so right now we're sustaining some heavy damage, so, how are we supposed to attack him? That's not working. Not that. That's it, right there. Okay, so aim for the skull with Blast Man. Okay, we're gonna need to use an E-Tank in a minute. There's Wily! Okay, new phase of the fight. We're gonna use the E-Tank. Alright. So, yeah, Blast Man is definitely the game's best ability. I hope that's not insta-kill that he's firing the W at me. Okay, dude. Whoa! Oh, we gotta jump up to. Oh, we gotta jump up to him. Okay, that's creative. Great use of the double gear system. The use of speed gear and then the power gear. Oh, we should probably use the super guard too. I'll give props during this boss fight. This is really cool. But I hope that's not it. I hope there's another phase to it. Otherwise, that feels too easy. Alright. So, what happens now? Is there more, or is that it? Wait, is that it? Nope, nope, one more. Okay, another phase. Okay, this is giving me Mega Man 2 vibes. So, is he gonna use the gear system too? A version of it by the seams. Okay, he's on the ground, so that's the most exposed state. Oh, yeah, Block Man. Yeah, that's working. Well, almost. Oh, he's using the speed gear. So he is using his gear to the fullest right now, so we gotta watch out. Some real interesting aesthetic going on in the background right now. Okay, yeah, use weapon tank. This is the end. Don't get too cheeky now with the tanks. Let's use the Thunderstorm. Okay, good for the projectiles, but it's not doing much to the Wily. Oh. Okay, careful. Spark seems like it's doing almost the most, but at the same time, careful. Yeah. Okay. See, gonna keep with Spark. Oh, careful now. Okay, he's gonna spawn from different directions. Whoa. Okay. He's gonna keep doing that, isn't he? Yep, he's gonna keep doing that. Oh, careful. Careful. I have a feeling there's only one way to win this, and that's using double gear. And I don't mean just the speed and the power, I mean the double gear. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the right moment, and... Ah, too late. Okay, wait for it. Come on, Wily, show yourself! Dang it! Wily always wins? Okay, E-Tank. So that didn't work. Well, I don't think there's any walls, but let's just try it. No, there's no wall, so bounce ball's not gonna work. Torchman. Okay, yeah, that's extented the damage. So let's try. Okay, we're doing damage. Okay, okay. This should be the last of it. One more should do it. There we go! That feels like it's the end. That feels like it's the end. What's gonna happen? Is this a cutscene? Cutscene.
Give up, Wily.
You leave me no choice. Time for Plan B. Spare me! I'm a helpless old man. Mercy, Mega Man.
Enough! You can't fool me that easily.
Drat! But don't act so cocky. I didn't lose to you. I lost to my own technology, my double gear. I'm the greatest. I'm a genius.
My, will you never learn from your mistakes?
Light! What are you doing here? You plagiarist!
Open your eyes, Wily. Look at Mega Man and tell me what you see.
All I see is the instrument of my downfall.
Mega Man wields tremendous power, but he has the intelligence to use it wisely. He's your vision and mine combined. If our ideas, our gears, could mesh together, Mega Man would be the result. We achieved this together. It's not too late, Albert. Atone for your crimes and join me again.
Silence! My plans have only just begun, you fool! And I won't stop until I see both of you kneeling before me in utter defeat!
Hold it, Wily!
Remember this! Dr. Wily always strikes again! Farewell!
Wily!
My old friend, perhaps our gears will never mesh together.
Doctor, the fortress is collapsing! Ah! I've been searching all over the place for you!
Ah, Otto! Did you succeed?
All good, Doc! But if you don't mind my saying so, I think it's about time we blew this joint! Dr. Light, follow me!
Well, alright, that's the end of Mega Man 11. I get the feeling there's going to be another cutscene after this, but as is the fate of Dr. Wily, it seems he will always be the nemesis of Dr. Light and Mega Man. And that's the story of Mega Man 11 by the seams of it. Maybe there's another cutscene at the end of this, but for what it is, it's kind of sad, really. As I mentioned before, when you question, is Dr. Wily the villain? Because now Mega Man has the double gear. The downfall of Wily is his own invention. I don't know what to think. But props to Capcom. This has honestly been the best Mega Man in a very long time, and it's great to see the blue what's the best way to describe her? The super fighting robot back in action. Honestly, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Capcom, especially for Mega Man 11 and a return to the original series. And I do hope that we get more after Mega Man 11, because after all, who else wants to see more of the super fighting robot? Mega Man! But I had a lot of fun with Mega Man 11. It's been a blast playing this. And I don't just mean Blast Man, of course. The game itself, while I wouldn't say it's the most memorable as opposed to other games in the series, such as, say, for example, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, or even some of the less memorable, well, the stuff you don't want to remember, like Mega Man 8's voice acting. This is by no means a bad game, but we're going to talk more about it after what looks like maybe a cutscene. Nope, never mind, that's just more credits. So, as I was saying, the game itself is okay. It isn't memorable, but it's far from bad. It's not perfect, but it is great. So it's right in that middle line, as opposed to, say, for other Mega Man games. So that leaves the end. Will I remember this game in the end? Only some of it. Like, say for example, the music, I can't say I'm really gonna remember the music. The gameplay, I love the introduction of the double gear system. Honestly, I think it's probably the greatest addition to Mega Man compared to any gimmick, really. I don't think there's ever been a mainstream gimmick like the double gear system in a Mega Man game. Maybe unless you count Rush, of course, but for what it is, this game marks a great return to the Blue Bomber. That's the name I was looking for earlier, the Blue Bomber! I knew there was something with the name Blue, but I couldn't think of what it was. The Blue Bomber. I almost called him the Blue Blur, but that's Sonic the Hedgehog. But no, it's great to see Mega Man back. I definitely enjoyed the game. I do think that starting out it was difficult, but I do feel that as any Mega Man game should be hard in the beginning and then get easier as you progress forward, especially when you have all the robot abilities. As I mentioned before, I wouldn't say these are the most iconic robot masters. They really do draw a lot of parallels to some of the other games. I was definitely showing some parallels to Mega Man 2 especially, one of my favorite games as a matter of fact. But for what it is, they stand on their own. Their abilities were fun to play with. I especially liked Blast Man. That was probably the best ability in the game if you asked me. So yeah, for what it is, Mega Man 11 is a great game. So, with that in mind, what would I rate it having played through the game itself? Well, to give it a score, I would give it a 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 would be essentially borderline between a good game and a great game. It's right in the middle. It's no masterpiece and it isn't well, perfect I would say is the best word, but it is a great game and I look forward to returning in the future to play some even more of it in my my free time. Because this definitely feels like one of those games where you're going to want to go back to it, say like a year or two from now, just to replay it again. It's a great game. It's a great game. So in that mind, that's really all I can say about it. I don't have any other closing thoughts really, so all I can say is we're going to let the credits play here and see what else awaits. If there's a cutscene, I'll give my thoughts afterwards, but let's just see what happens. So once again, thank you guys for those who tuned into this LP. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. If you like this, be sure to leave a like and comment below. I will read the comments in my later time. It's been a blast. I really did enjoy this LP of Mega Man 11. Probably my favorite LP to date. Even better than Runner 3 as a matter of fact. And for once, I actually think I have gooder marks for a game. Because, yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. It's been real.
Mega Man reporting home.
Right on time, Mega!
At the rate we're going, we should have all 8 robots back on their feet by dinner time.
Doctor, did you install Mega's double gear system into auto?
I did. I'll remove it later, of course, just as soon as Otto's done working.
So this is why you came all the way to the Gear Fortress.
Yes. We were able to recover all their primary components, so they should be just like new. It would be a shame to let their talents go to waste when there's still so much good they can do.
Isn't this great, Mega?
You bet.
Otto, you're slowing down. Why don't you pick up the pace?
If I go any faster, you'll be picking up my pieces. Ugh.
So they took the double gear out of Mega Man, gave it to Otto, and Dr. Light said it would only be temporary. Well, I don't think the double gear system is returning for Mega Man 12. Don't tell me that that just confirmed that this ability, one of the coolest additions to Mega Man, is no more than a gimmick now. Don't go the Mario routes, come on! Bring it back for Mega Man 12. It's one of the best things this game has to offer. It helped reinvent the Mega Man's the stage layout. And you're telling me that it's gonna disappear in the next game if they make a new one? Ah.